really important for people with this chronotype with any chronotype to sleep when your body is ready to sleep. And so once you know the ideal time for your body to sleep, then you can do a couple other things to help you solidify your own rhythm. So one is light exposure. So light exposure in the morning will set off your circadian rhythm. So we want a lot of light within the first hour of wakening. Ideally, this is natural light. If you can go outside and get light, it hits the back of the retina. That blue light signals to your body to release cortisol, gets you ready for the day. And then alternatively, like at night, we do not want exposure to blue light because that keeps the cortisol surging, and it also delays the melatonin release. So melatonin is one of our powerful hormones that signals to the body that sleep is ready. And melatonin starts to rise when we have darkness. So when we have a lot of light exposure, sleep gets delayed. This is in the evening. So ideally, like as a practical tip, 3 to 4 hours before you go to sleep, you start thinking about reducing your light exposure, especially within 1 hour. Okay. And blue light from screens, if you can really shut that down 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, that'll be really helpful. There are some hacks like blue light blocking glasses you can use. There was a study that showed 2 groups of people, one group reading a book on an iPad, the other group reading a book, like a physical book. And then the group of people reading on the iPad, their melatonin was reduced by 20%, and it peaked 3 hours later. And they also got less REM. So in the morning, they felt less refreshed. And this was all related to blue light exposure. And then so, on the theme of lightness, right, the other thing is to keep the room really dark. So you can use like blackout blinds, night hoods, shades to keep everything really dark.